In this video, we tell you everything you need to know about this, the Hyundai Tucson. Coming up, we take you through the design of the Tucson. We explore its interior and some of its technologies. We then finish off by highlighting the different engines and specifications that are available. First though, let's talk about the design of the new Tucson. Because although looks are subjective, this latest model feels more cutting edge when compared to its predecessor. Striking features aren't in short supply, but the Tucson's most distinctive feature is the front grille and headlight assembly. As you can see, when the lights are off, the grille looks like one solid piece. However, the unique lighting signature reveals itself when the lights are turned on, giving it a really distinctive appearance. Another interesting feature includes the rear LED combination lights, which also feature hidden lighting elements. We particularly like the light bar that connects the two clusters to create a coherent unit. Look down the side and you'll notice the chrome accent that complements the entire roofline. Much like the boxed-off arch design, it's a minor detail that helps distinguish the Tucson from competition. The Tucson's cabin feels less outlandish than the exterior. That's not to be mistaken for a complaint though, because the interior has a premium ambience that wouldn't look out of place on some cars in the price bracket above. Naturally, your eyes will be immediately drawn to the 10.25-inch central infotainment screen, which has been nicely integrated with the center console. It offers a crisp display as you'd expect, and comes with satellite navigation alongside Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. One quirky feature we like is the sounds of nature, which will play a variety of different sounds to help you relax. Sounds include a snowy village, rainy day, or even an open-air cafe. On another plus note, Hyundai have been properly generous with the equipment in the Tucson. As standard, you'll get luxuries such as rear parking sensors with a camera, high beam assist, which is dead helpful for nighttime driving, and you'll also get cruise control. In terms of practicality, the Tucson is up there as one of the class leaders. This is unsurprising, given that the latest version is longer, wider, and taller than its predecessor. In real-world terms, that means you get a large boot, 620 litres in fact, which is more than what you'll find in most cars of this size. It's a useful space too. There's no loading lip for a start, which is always beneficial when transporting heavier items, and the rear seats can be folded down using the handles at the side of the boot. It is worth noting that you get a slightly smaller 558-litre boot if you opt for a plug-in hybrid, and that's because the battery is stored under the boot floor. Large boot aside, the Tucson offers a spacious cabin, with a ton of head and legroom on offer for passengers sitting in the back. As you'd expect from a car of this nature, there are various cubby holes and cup holders dotted around the cabin, as well as Isofix anchor points for a child seat. The Tucson is available with a single petrol engine that can be accompanied by a trio of hybrid options, so bear with me whilst I try and explain. So no matter which Tucson you go for, it'll come with a 1.6-litre petrol engine under the bonnet. You can have it without hybrid technology if you want, but it will only be available with 150 brake horsepower, a 6-speed manual gearbox, and it has to be two-wheel drive. The mild hybrid is what we'd consider the entry level into the world of hybrid ownership, and that's because it offers minor support to the engine and doesn't require plugging in to recharge. A 150 brake horsepower version will be the most common, but you can get one with 180 brake horsepower, a 7-speed automatic transmission, and 4-wheel drive on selected specifications. A self-charging hybrid option is the next step up, and can be had in cars with 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive. The system allows the Tucson to drive on all-electric power at low speeds, and combines nicely with the petrol engine to produce 227 brake horsepower. Finally, there is the plug-in hybrid. Although this version needs to be recharged once the batteries are flat, they make up for this by allowing you to drive up to 38 miles on battery power alone. which if you have a relatively short commute, is ideal. You have a variety of specifications to choose from when configuring a new Tucson. The entry-level model is called the SC Connect, but with that large infotainment system included alongside selectable driving modes, dual-zone climate control and lane keep assist, calling it entry-level would be a disservice. Next up is the premium specification. It adds extra luxuries such as larger wheels, ambient lighting inside, a heated steering wheel and a wireless phone charger. If you want something sportier, then you'll want one of the N-Line models, which gets specific N-Line exterior upgrades alongside heated front seats, parking sensors all round, and keyless entry. The N-Line S, which is just the fancier version, gets a Krell sound system, 3-zone climate control, and an electric tailgate too. Finally, there is the Ultimate, which is as impressive as the name sounds. Like the N-Line models, it gets 19-inch alloy wheels, but it also benefits from a panoramic sunroof, rear side window blinds, and highway drive assist. Outside the realms of super expensive SUVs, it's hard to beat the Hyundai Tucson. Its quirky appearance may not be for everyone, but there can be no denying that the quality of the interior, the extensive practicality, and broad choice of engines make the Tucson worthy of its place among the best in its class. If you'd like to learn more about the Hyundai Tucson, then please visit our website by clicking on the link in the top right hand corner or by following the link below. And remember, if you've enjoyed this video, then please feel free to hit the like and subscribe buttons, and don't forget to hit the bell as well. Thank you for watching.